Hey, what's up everybody? Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and this is video number 2 in this video series where we're making this entire song starter using 3 different VSTIs. Of course, this video is going to be using Repro-1 to make this sort of lead melody sound. It's kind of like a square slash mallet. Very pleasant, very nice to listen to, and of course, driven by Repro-1. I'm going to show you how to make this patch. The first video in the series was using Bassmaster to make the bass line. And the next video, and the final video, will be using Diva to make these chords. So 3 videos, 3 VSTIs, 3 different patches, and we're in video number 2. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to make this patch with Repro-1. So here we are, the Bassline Patch, the default inside of Repro-1. So we got quite a long ways to go. So what I'm going to do is just beef up this oscillator A to, up 3 octaves. Crank up the frequency there. And let's, of course, make it a square wave. And the same thing with oscillator B. Square wave. And the cool thing about this patch is we don't need to worry about anything else really. We're going to jump into the mixer and just make sure oscillator B is up louder than oscillator A. Very cool. And all the real magic happens over here with the filter envelope, and the amp envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn the cutoff way down. And you'll notice that you won't be able to hear anything. But once I turn off the amp envelope amount, we get the sound coming back in. And that way I can adjust and sculpt the sound using the filter envelope down here. I am going to turn the keyboard amount up. And what the keyboard is inside of all UHE plugins, it's kind of unique to theirs. As you go lower down the frequency range, the filter envelope will get bigger or be held for longer. So higher notes will be a shorter filter envelope, and the lower notes will have a bigger, longer envelope. And you want to use that to taste, and you want to play around with it until you get a feel of what it actually does. So let's jump into the filter envelope here. Pull the attack, down a little, just a tad. Pull the decay way down. And same with the sustain. Pull it around right around halfway. And boom, you can already hear that's kind of what we've been going for, right? That kind of blocky, mallet-y sound. I'm going to turn the release up. And let's turn up the amp envelope down here. Again, decay down, sustain up, release up. And let's turn up the output. And that's pretty much the sound, guys. The way to really make it shine is inside of the effects. One cool thing about the effects here you might not know about is you could just drag and drop to reorder the chain. We're not going to be using jaws, and we just want to use the other 4 here, so I'm going to turn those on, and let's see what it sounds like right now. And Lyrebird, instead of using it for kind of an echo, I want to use it for a kind of chorusy stereo width type thing. And I'm going to come in and let's turn it up a little bit over here at the gain. And for Lyrebird, I'm going to turn it on the minimum and leave it on ping pong. Turn up the Q resonance just a little bit over here. Maybe adjust some the filters. And then finally for this reverb, turn up the pre-delay a little bit. Turn up the decay amount. And that's it. Let's listen to that in conjunction with the track. And there we go, a really nice summer vibe track. Said before, I'll say it again, I really dig it. It's a little bit unique, but I think it really gives off those summer feels. Hopefully you got a sense of how to use Repro-1 and be able to make this dope-ass patch from start to finish. And in the next video, we're going to jump into Diva, which is one of my favorite all-time synthesizers. Let's just jump into that video tutorial. We're going to create the chords from this track. I'll see you there.